Hello and welcome to Let's Grow. And today I am going to be talking about the three most common mistakes when you are four most common mistakes when you are starting your seeds. Let's get into it. Um so the first mistake is overwatering slash underwatering. Overwatering, because if you overwater, your plants are going to die, really, and if they don't, well, then the roots are gonna like drown, and then they're gonna like die, and then you might get something called dampening off. Well, you probably will. It's when the stem looks good, and then like the next day it's like flopped over, and dead, really. And the stem, like the bottom of the stem, is like all shriveled up. Underwatering, well, you keep them watered, really, and because if you don't keep them watered, they die. They'll be good, and then they're dead. And if you want to find out how, if they need water or not, then you just pick up the tray, and if it feels really light, if it feels really light, then it needs water. And if it's like heavy, well, then it doesn't need water. And the second mistake is starting your seeds too early. If you start your seeds too early, then they get all laggy. And well, you don't want them to be laggy. And if you start them really too early, then they're just gonna keep growing even when you give them optimal light. They're just gonna keep getting leggy, and they're going to die. And the second mistake is starting too late. Because if you start too late, the plants will still be small. And then that also takes away the benefit from starting your seeds indoors. Right now, when I'm filming this, it's February 20th. And if we started tomatoes now, we would start them too early. And like, our last frost date is June 5th. So if we start tomatoes now, then they would be all leggy, and they would probably be flowering, and you don't want them to flower, right? So there's that sweet spot in there that you want to start your plants too late, and you take away the benefit too early, and you also take away the benefit. For tomatoes, it's about 8 to 10 weeks, and for peppers, it's about 10 to 12 weeks, or 10 to 12 weeks. Something like that, anyway. The third mistake, or the fourth mistake, I don't know. The fourth mistake is Fourth mistake is planting your seeds too deep. So when you put them in the pot, you don't want to put your seeds too deep, and you don't want to put your seeds too shallow either. Because if you plant your seeds too deep, then it'll use all the energy to get up to the surface. And if you plant them really deep, then they're going to use all your energy, and then they won't get to the surface at all. If you plant them too shallow, then the seeds will have... It's especially true with bean seeds. When you plant bean seeds, and you know how there's like a the bean seeds like remains on like the plant. Well, that's because you planted them too shallow, and sometimes the plant can like push the thing off. If it's loose, sometimes like you can very carefully remove it, and other times if you plant them like really shallow, then sometimes they die. That's all the tips today. Next time we are going to be starting seeds. Yay! And yeah, so remember to like the video and subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.